Hey there Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading. First of all, thank you so much for all your well wishes. I was very under the weather for a couple of weeks but feeling much better now. So I have finally gotten onto the March monthly readings. I do apologise that they're a bit late, but I will pop the playlist up here for you guys to check them out, and they should be all up by the end of the week. So guys, before we go to your reading, just to let you know that you can find me on Facebook, Instagram and on TikTok. All the links are down below, including the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading with me. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe before you leave, guys. It helps me so much and it helps the videos go further in an algorithm that's just really not that supportive of small content creators. So if you want to keep the tarot readings coming, please do that. But anyway, for now, let's go to your weekly tarot reading. Hi there Aquarius, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading. Let's see what might be on the cards for you, Aquarius. This is for March 22nd through to the 28th. And I'm getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. We'll then go to the Moonchild Tarot here for lead tarot energy. Be using the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot for the tarot positions. So I have got Pleiades. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. This has been coming out so much lately, and don't know how much you know about this. You can Google it, Pisces, but not Pisces, Aquarius, I'm very sorry. Some of you might be dealing with a Pisces this week. I've just done the Pisces reading, by the way. This is about a starseed awakening. You know, it's really about maybe awakening to the fact that you've had lifetimes on other planets and other galaxies. You know, that is really a concept that is out there, guys. You can believe what you want, but the idea is that some souls incarnate here on Earth from other realms in order to assist with the grand awakening, to help us with this ascension process that we are going through towards the unity consciousness, towards the 5D energy, towards the heart energy. So some of you might be awakening to the fact that just maybe you are one of them and that you have a mission here, and it doesn't mean to say that you have to become a healer or a tarot reader or anything like that. Maybe it's just by holding a certain frequency, a certain vibration, that through experiencing you, other people begin to awaken and uplift as well. Because just maybe you are a priestess, mystic, or teacher and part of the Sisterhood of the Rose. This is about the energy of the divine feminine, which is about being rather than doing. It's about softening and opening up to heart energy so that you can, you know, really help this shift in the world. So it's quite an intense little opening message, but it's really about maybe it's time to look at the deeper themes in your life, Aquarius, and accept that maybe you are, you know, part of that shift. I mean, you're watching tarot readings on YouTube, so you obviously have some kind of deeper inquiry going on. Maybe you're going through part of your awakening at the moment, which obviously we're all, yeah, exactly, Hermit energy. The Hermit, number 9, Virgo in the Major Arcana here, Aquarius, and this can be about spiritual awakening. It is about, you know, seeking your own wisdom within to light the path forward, finding your own illumination. So some of you might be going through a hermit phase where you are really seeking answers. You're seeking truths in your life, maybe going through a spiritual awakening. Sometimes it can be that feeling of being a little bit lost, but the more you seek over time, that path forward does begin to light for you. And some of you might be just getting ready to kind of come out of the cave, to come back to the world, your normal life, after a period of deep self-reflection or introspection. It's feeling very spiritual here, guys. Aquarius, let's see where this is going. Let's see where this is going. And maybe what my Pisces slip up before is because, you know, we are still really just on the tail end of Pisces season where, you know, it really is about those deeper shifts within us before we start, you know, the fresh new Zodiac cycle. Let's go to the energy of the recent past. I have got the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. Interesting. That's your card, Aquarius. And the Queen of Wands is Aries in the Minor Arcana. Current or focus energy, we've got 3, so I'm going to honor that. 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, coming back into the world and then going, okay, well, what's the next move? What's the next step here? Let's go for the outcome. The Page of Swords. So change is upon you. There's some shifts here, but it's all kind of like in its infancy is what I'm feeling here. I've got the Knight of Pentacles. It's about planting new seeds for the way forward. So I'm, yeah, really feeling like you're at the start of a new chapter here, or getting ready, Aquarius, to step into the beginning of a new cycle in your life. Awakening, judgment, yeah. I knew it, guys. Yeah, there's definitely a big sense of awakening here. And I feel like some of you might have even been going through a little bit of depression, I was just going to say, as the Nine of Swords comes out. Yeah, and you're coming back to the world now after that. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, such a beautiful energy. 3 of Swords. Okay, so this could have been, whatever this kind of hermit phase is when you turned within, it could have come after the breakdown of a relationship. 3 of Swords here is the heartbreak card, and it's often when we have those kind of big shifts in our lives and we do go through a period of hurt that we actually go through a period of awakening. So let's jump in. Awakening, which is judgment, Queen of Wands, King of Swords. So the King of Swords is your energy here, Aquarius. Some of you could have dissolved a relationship with the Queen of Wands. It could be an Aries, but you know, it's just really the energy of somebody who is a very sort of determined, fiery kind of character here. So that is for some of you. I really feel that it was time for you to take a step back and see the big picture here. And from that objective standpoint, you know, you decided to make a strategic move here, Aquarius, and it could have been to dissolve that relationship, 3 of Swords. So that's what I'm kind of feeling here, because ultimately you knew that you were kind of needing to transform your life in some way. So judgment, you know, you were at the judgment time where it was the last call on that situation. Do you go back around for another cycle, or do you move this across to the world energy of the last major arcana so that you can end the cycle and move on new? And I feel like that's what you've already done. And there has been a bit of time elapsed here, and you've been in hermit phase. You've been like, oh gosh, what am I doing now? What now? You know, and I feel like there's been a deep seeking. There has been a bit of depression here going on, but you're just getting ready to come back into the world. Maybe some of you did leave this phase of your life because of a spiritual awakening, and there was a shift in values between you and a partner, or it could be a workplace as well. Where you just didn't feel like you fit anymore, it didn't line up, and there was maybe a lack of understanding about who you were within this situation. So that's what I'm feeling here, guys. So you have decided, or you did decide to kind of go your separate way. But now I feel like you're coming back out into, you know, the open, and I kind of feel like you're reintegrating in your full glory, in your full color, in your truth here. After this phase, you're now owning it. You're owning who you are. Hey, I'm a starseed. Maybe I've had a spiritual awakening, whatever it is for you. And you're moving forward instinctually now. Queen of Wands is really that energy of vision and getting ready for the next chapter here. And then now you're really wanting to be seen in all your truth and to manifest your desires. So, current or focus energies, I've got the 9 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So yeah, we have a decision here about the way to move forward. And I think it could have come after some kind of offer here. The Knight of Cups, which again is, that's interesting because this is Pisces for me in the minor arcana. And, you know, I had that Pisces slip up saying, I said, you know, some of you might be dealing with a Pisces. Some of you could have had an offer from a Piscean energy. The Knight of Cups can be an offer of love. It can be an invitation or proposal. It can be somebody coming forward with that piece that's going to kind of fill a bit of a gap here for you. Generally, with the Knight of Cups, you know, with the cards that I see around it, there is an element of purity, and you can trust this. But I still feel that it's going to propose a big decision for you here. 2 of Pentacles with the 9 of Swords. So there is some stress here or tension about whether to accept and move forward with whatever that Knight of Cups is offering you. And I feel like it's going to make you feel unsteady or unstable. And it could be because you've kind of had this big kind of hermit phase and now you're being like really discerning about the kind of choices that you make for your life going forward. So we see you definitely at this crossroads where you know you've disconnected from the past situation. You've gone through your introspection, but now you're really gearing up to move forward. And there is a sense here of getting ready to take that big step, that big inspired action towards your heart desires. And I feel like the Knight of Cups is a key piece of that. So it's going to be important for you to make grounded decisions about this. Make sure you get all your details, although I feel like there is a trusted offer coming in for you, Aquarius. Time to put the stresses, the anxieties, the mind chatter, the insomnia, all of that behind you and move forward to the new. Because there's a sense that in the new chapter here, Aquarius, those achievements, those successes, whether it's in love, whether it's in business, whatever that Knight of Cups represents for you, there are successes here. There's already ships on the horizon, and there's this feeling that if you just choose wisely and invest and plant those seeds where they really should be, you are going to really grow an abundant harvest here. And that's pretty much what this says to me. And there goes the Two of Cups. So I do feel that from the majority of you, I am feeling a romantic offer here, more than business, but it could be either because it's a general reading. Page of Swords for me really is, the shifts are upon you. It's all in its infancy at the moment. Pages are sort of like that youthful young energy. It's change in its youth here. The Knight of Pentacles for me is about planting the seeds in that land there as a metaphor for, small steps now that are going to grow and expand all the way through to the 10 of Pentacles. So it's about the big harvest, but it's not all unfolding in a week. It's about taking a key step this week, maybe to accept that offer, and then it has the potential to turn into that sense of stability, the happy home, the great relationship, enough money, great career in the long term. So the Knight of Pentacles is very much a practical, stable, methodical, efficient energy that says, do the right things, make the right decisions, plant the right seeds, put a plan in place, and then sit back in that divine feminine energy and be patient and just keep taking the steps that you need to. Of course, we need to keep on with the inspired action, but there's a real sense of growth, a growth coming through that can really lead to that 10 of Pentacles reality. And for many of you, it is in love and relating. The High Priestess is here saying, trust your intuition as you move forward with this. So big transition is upon you here, Aquarius, if this is your reading. But I am going to leave it there for you this week, and I do hope that you enjoyed this message. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, which means sometimes it's for you, sometimes it isn't, and sometimes pieces are, and that is okay too. Drop me a comment if you're called to share, guys. I do read them all and try to interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energy and see what the collective themes are. And Aquarius, it has been a pleasure to read your cards. I will see you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.